we're gonna make a double loaf of the garlic sourdough pull-apart bread. So I'm going to read you the instructions for just the single loaf. I'm going to be doubling it. First, you need 1/4 cup of warm milk, 2 teaspoons of sugar, 1.5 teaspoons of instant yeast. Mix that up, and you're gonna let that sit until it gets frothy. In a bowl, you're gonna measure out 200 grams of your sourdough discard. I'm using 400 because I'm doubling the recipe. Once your yeast is frothy, you're going to add 2 cups of flour. Then you're gonna add 1 egg, lightly beaten. Add your sourdough, or discard. Then you're gonna start adding your seasons. You need a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of whatever seasonings you want. Rosemary, oregano, I'm using Italian, a teaspoon of that. And then a teaspoon of your granulated garlic or garlic powder. Do not use garlic salt because we've already added salt. Give that a good mix. Okay, you wanna put this now on your working surface. You can mix this in a stand mixer. Mine's just not big enough for the amount of dough I'm using. And you just want to get this worked into a ball. Here's what you're gonna have, a shaggy looking dough. Put it in your greased bowl and let it rise till it doubles in size. Here's our dough. It smells amazing. I'm gonna cut this in half. And then I'm gonna cut it in half again. Cut it in half again and again. You get the hint. So I've got 8 pieces, and each of those are gonna get cut in half again. Roll those into balls. Okay, we've got all our dough balls, and I've got 2 greased loaf pans. You're gonna take each ball and flatten it out. And you're gonna do that with each one of your dough balls. Take each one of your dough balls and cut them in half. Now you're gonna take some room temperature butter. You're gonna add your garlic powder or whatever seasonings that you added to your dough. Spread it on each one. Okay, now you're gonna take your pieces and you're gonna put the flat side down, and you're just gonna start layering them and just put all your pieces in there like that. This is what you have. Let this sit for 30 to 45 minutes and let it rise again. Here's what we have. They've risen. We're gonna bake them at 350 for about 25 to 30 minutes. And here they are done. I've just put some butter on top, and you can just pull them out just like this. Individual pieces. You can sprinkle some Parmesan cheese on there. There you go.